It is a new day at the state capitol with legislators and Governor Evers being sworn in.
And with the start of the new session, those politicians laid out their plans for the next 2 years. Political reporter Will Keneally has more on what to expect from them. Will?
Well, Susan, we're kind of in a transition period right now. We just had the campaign with a lot of rhetoric, and now that's transitioning over to the governing season now with policies that might turn into bills and laws here. And that's what we heard from the governor today. One of the hallmarks of his campaign, coming from a former teacher himself, invest more in education.
People voted because they believe, as I do, that we should fully fund our public schools, keep class sizes small, invest in kids' mental health. When we do what's best for our kids, we do what's best for our state.
Now, we'll likely see that appear later this year when the governor puts together the first draft of the state budget. And he'll have to work with the state legislature that gets to edit that budget draft to keep things in, like education funding. That's one of the things that we heard from both sides of the aisle today, more of a willingness to work together after what was often contentious past 4 years. So we'll have more coming up at 6 on that kind of bipartisan nature there. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
All right, Will, thank you. And even though both sides of the aisle are committed, they say, to working together, we also heard from the legislature that they will not rubber stamp all of the governor's policies. Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu took issue with many of the things the governor said that he laid out as priorities in his inaugural address.
It was a very interesting speech by the governor. He talked about working together, but all of his ideas were highly partisan issues that he brought up. So I'm not sure how that's actually working together.
Governor Evers was sworn in for his second term, along with new Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez, Attorney General Josh Kaul, and hundreds of others. Here's a closer look at what the new legislature will look like in Wisconsin. Republicans will maintain control of both chambers. Most of the 31 new faces are in the Assembly. Out of 99 members, 24 are new, 16 Republicans and 8 Democrats. Moving on to the Senate, out of 33 members, 7 are new, 5 Republicans and 2 Democrats. You can find a full list of all of the incoming lawmakers at channel3000.com.
As for the leadership in both chambers, Robin Vos will begin his 6th term as Assembly Speaker. That's the longest in state history. Tyler August has been named Assembly Majority Leader. Democrat Greta Neubauer is the Assembly Minority Leader after she took over the role in the middle of the previous term. And in the Senate, Chris Kapenga will be back as Senate President. We heard from Devin LeMahieu earlier. He returns as Majority Leader. New this year, Madison Democrat Melissa Agard will be Minority Leader. Democrats have just 11 in their caucus this year.